Yes, everybody, this is a breaking news. This is Baltimore gas explosion levels homes. At least one woman killed, rescues underway. Yes, so there's been a gas explosion and it leveled out some homes really bad, and nobody was expecting this to happen at all. So, and as you can see, here's the video of it, of Baltimore. And as you can see, here is all the homes that have been leveled out. Baltimore firefighters were searching Monday through the rubble of victims of a gas explosion that destroyed 3 row houses, killed a woman, and seriously injured 2 other people. Yeah, so Baltimore fighters were searching Monday through the rubble of victims of a gas explosion that destroyed 3 row houses, and of course it killed a woman and seriously injured 2 other people. The blast unfolded shortly before 10 a.m. in a residential neighborhood in the northeast part of the city. The union that represents the city's firefighters reported that rescuers were in contact with one person trapped in the wreckage. Yeah, so the blast did unfold shortly before 10 a.m. In a residential neighborhood in the northeast part of the city. They're also saying that the union that represents the city's firefighters, they reported that rescuers were in contact with one person trapped in the wreckage. One destroyed home belonged to an 88-year-old U.S. Army veteran, the Baltimore Sun reported. That veteran, Major Watkins Jr., said the explosion sounded like Korea. Yeah, so there was a home that did belong to an 88-year-old U.S. Army veteran. Of course, he lives in Baltimore. This is what the Sun reported. That veteran, Major Watkins Jr., said the explosion sounded like Korea. So he was scared, or he was thinking back of the explosion sounded like Korea. And here is Colin Campbell, who posted it on Twitter, that of what happened. Here's another one that was posted on Twitter as well. The explosion destroyed the home of Major Watkins Jr., 88, and Caroline Youngblood, who was 90. I think Caroline Youngblood must have been his wife or his neighbor. I'm not sure. Watkins, a U.S. Army artillery veteran, said the blast sounded like Korea. So here's that. Fox Baltimore reports that medical units were called to the scene. So that's what the Fox Baltimore had reported, that the medical units were called to the scene. Several houses exploded, at least 5 people trapped, some children. A collapse response and second alarm has been called, tweeted Baltimore firefighters, IAFF Local 734. The tweet was retweeted by the Baltimore Office of Emergency Management. So there were several houses exploded, 5 people are trapped, some children. A collapse response and second alarm has been called as well. So here's the Baltimore firefighter thing of where it happened. As you can see here, the red dot area that you can see. Here's another one, as you can see here on the right of what happened, and look here on the left of what happened. The homes have been leveled out completely. Baltimore firefighters, IAFF Local 734, said on Twitter that the person who was killed was pronounced dead on the scene. So the Baltimore firefighters, they had said on Twitter that the person who was killed was pronounced dead on the scene as well. So, and of course, they're going to take the body somewhere 2 occupants transported in serious condition. 1 adult woman decreased at BCFD. Continue to search for more. The Baltimore Fire Department tweeted. Yeah, so 2 occupants that were transported in serious condition. 1 adult woman deceased as BCFD continued to search for more. The Baltimore Fire Department, this is what they tweeted. Witnesses told WJZ-TV they heard a loud explosion and heard the ground shake. Yeah, so there was a lot of witnesses that told WJZ-TV they heard a loud explosion and heard the ground shake. So if you happen to be around that area where the explosion happened, please be extremely careful, because it's a lot of bodies that needs to be found. There's a woman that had died in the explosion, and of course, check on your loved ones if you happen to have them around that area. So please be really careful where you are driving to, because it's not safe right now. So they're looking for bodies by the Baltimore Fire Department. So please be very careful. Leave your comments below. I am out.